Hey YouTube, Dre2701 here. And obviously I've got who with me?
Kilo.
Kilo in the house. We just wanted to do a follow-up video, more of like a educational, informative, collaborative video. Due to the response for my last video, several people know that I picked this up and wasn't really happy with, you can't really see in here. Maybe I'll put a picture on also so y'all can see it. But several milk spots on the front and definitely on the obverse. Yeah, you should be able to see those. So anyway, it prompted a lot of comments on that video. So we decided to do this one. And the main thing is give a couple pointers that we've learned when making purchases or doing sales. First of all, if you're doing sales, leave very accurate descriptions. Respond to people's comments quickly. In the short period of time, I just opened up a eBay account back in probably like June. Yeah. And it was tough at the beginning because I had no history, or what do they call it, a rating, user rating or seller rating or anything like that. So I sold a couple iPhones I had at first, and they did really well. And then got into some coins and some other little things around the house, some old clothes of his. And so trying to get to that top rater status or whatever. I don't know. Get my little ribbon next to my name. But yeah, if you're selling stuff, just know that luckily I haven't come across anybody that's given a negative feedback yet, but I mean, it's very possible. There's some people, just as you know, on YouTube that just like to hit that dislike button. There's your haters. So no matter what you do, even if you settle a discrepancy, they'll still leave negative feedback. I had one experience where we sold, what was that, a game? What was that game?
PS Vita.
PS Vita. And, it was used, but my son had only used it once and just never used it again. So I put on there that it was used and that, but it was in like new condition. When the purchaser had gotten it, they held on to it for about 3 or 4 days and then went ahead and opened up a claim saying it wasn't as it was described. There were scratches all over it and stuff. I went into panic mode and made sure that I had a serial number in one of the photos, which I did because I was really worried that they were just going to send me back one that they had and just swap it out, which that didn't happen. And it turned out to be a good thing because they went ahead and sent it back to me and I relisted it and I sold it for more money, right?
Yeah.
Bling bling. So that turned out to be good. On a purchasing note, I would say definitely look at a seller's rating. If they have a couple dings, go in there and look and see what they are. Read about them. See if it's somebody that just, sometimes it's one person that has done multiple negative feedbacks. See if there's a trend. If there's a trend of somebody doing things, selling fakes or counterfeit coins or something like that, yeah, you want to stay away from them. But don't just push aside somebody because they have a couple dings. I mean, even the big boys like Modern Coin Mart, you go look at their ratings, they have some. There's people that just weren't happy with their service. Next thing I would say is do your research on what you're going to purchase. Don't purchase something spur of the moment, knee-jerk reaction. Make sure you know price points, what an average selling price is. You can easily go on there and see what, when you're searching for an item, click on sold items and look to see what they're selling for. Look at the description closely, see what they're saying. If there's certain things that you're looking for about them, like, when I went and was purchasing my Series 1 Lunar from the Australian Lunar 1 series, I wanted to make sure that they were the original mint capsules, they were in BU condition. If they didn't have that, I would send them a message and ask them, is it in the original capsule and is it in what you would consider BU or mint condition? If they didn't respond, I wouldn't purchase from them. If they did and they stated it was, then that kind of protected me with the eBay guarantee because I had something in writing saying yes, it was in this condition. And if it didn't show up in that condition, I would be able to make a claim. I only had to do that once. That's when we went ahead and purchased. There was one guy that was selling the whole entire Lunar 1 series and the complete Lunar 2 series in a case even, and it was at a really good price. He said that everything was in the original capsules and in BU condition. When it got here, was it?
Nope.
Nope. It was a sad day. So I contacted him, and luckily we were able to get a full refund on that also. And that was one because I did ask him through the eBay messaging system the condition of them and asked him specific questions, and he answered with specific answers. So that's one way to protect yourself. Another thing, as most people know, when you're purchasing any graded coins, definitely utilize PCGS or NGC's website to go ahead and put the certification number in there and certify that it is a genuine graded coin with them. That's about the most information I have. You got anything else, buddy? Instead of making faces at me?
No.
No? Okay. The other thing, leave some comments down below on either your horror stories, your good stories, tips for anybody else that may just be starting out, tips for myself. I definitely don't know everything. I'm still learning as I go.
Subscribe.
And hopefully we can help each other to have or limit some bad experiences. No matter what, I mean, there's always some people out there that are just shady and they're going to try to get one over on you. So, but if we can limit that as much as possible, the better off we all are. So, hope everybody leaves a comment. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great Sunday.
Sponsored by NGC.
Oh, if only.